Let's start with the origins of the peace bonds controversy. In 2001, the Bureau of Treasury issued $35 billion worth of 10-year zero-coupon bonds, known as peace bonds. These bonds were explicitly represented as not subject to the 20% final withholding tax, based on the fact that the issue was limited to only 19 lenders. This was consistent with the Bureau of Internal Revenue regulations at the time, which defined deposit substitutes as borrowings from 20 or more lenders. The bondholders relied on these representations, expecting their investments to be tax-free upon maturity. This factual backdrop set the stage for a legal dispute that would span over a decade, involving government agencies and private investors. Fast forward to January 2015, the Supreme Court issued a landmark decision nullifying BIR ruling No's. 372-011 and DA 378-011. These rulings had retroactively declared the peace bonds subject to the 20% final withholding tax, just days before their maturity. The court found this reversal unlawful, emphasizing that administrative agencies cannot expand statutory definitions through their own rulings. The statutory definition under Section 22(y) of the National Internal Revenue Code requires borrowing from 20 or more lenders, which was not the case for the peace bonds. As a result, the court ordered the Bureau of Treasury to release the withheld tax amounts to the bondholders, restoring their original expectations. On August 16, 2016, the Supreme Court issued a resolution addressing motions for reconsideration and clarification from the Office of the Solicitor General and petitioners' interveners. The court reaffirmed its earlier decision, denying all motions for reconsideration. It stressed that the government could not withhold the 20% tax without a lawful basis, and that the BIR's 2011 reversal was ultra vires, beyond its legal authority. The resolution maintained the directive for the Bureau of Treasury to release the withheld amounts to the bondholders. This final ruling underscored the importance of statutory definitions and the limits of administrative power, setting a precedent for future tax disputes involving government-issued securities.